Hey guys! For years, people online shared photos of a painfully thin girl. Some called her disciplined, others called her lucky, but very few asked the real question. Why was she like this in the first place? This is the real story behind the girl whose parents made her skinny. Pause. This video discusses eating disorders and child abuse. Viewer discretion advised. Section 1, setting the scene. From side, her life looked normal. A clean home. 2 parents. Enough food in the house. But inside, food was never about nourishment. It was about control. From the time she was very young, her parents closely monitored her body. They weighed her regularly. They commented on her stomach, her thighs, her arms. Even as a child, she was told that gaining weight meant failure. Meals weren't shared moments. They were interrogations. How many calories is that? Do you really need seconds? Don't you want to stay thin? Section 2, how it became abuse. As she grew older, the rules became stricter. Certain foods were banned completely. Bread, sugar, milk. Sometimes entire meals were skipped as discipline. If she complained of hunger, she was told it was weakness. If she lost weight, she was praised. If she gained even a little, she was punished emotionally and sometimes physically. This wasn't encouragement. It wasn't healthy living. It was forced restriction, a recognized form of abuse. Doctors later confirmed that her body was malnourished. Her organs were under stress. Her growth was stunted. But her parents insisted they were protecting her. The psychological damage. What hurt most wasn't just her body. It was what happened to her mind. She learned to associate food with guilt, hunger with shame. Her self-worth became tied to the number on a scale. By her teenage years, she didn't need her parents to control her eating anymore. Their voices had become her own. This is how eating disorders often form, not from vanity, but from years of pressure, fear, and control. Public misunderstanding. When photos of her surfaced online, people didn't see abuse. They saw a thin body and assumed success. They praised her appearance. They asked for diet tips. What they didn't see were the hospital visits, the fainting spells, the anxiety attacks after meals. Thinness hid the trauma. What happened next? Eventually, teachers and doctors noticed the signs. Intervention followed. Recovery was not quick. Learning to eat freely felt terrifying. Gaining weight felt like losing safety. But with therapy and support, she began to understand something important. What happened to her was not discipline. It was not love. And it was not her fault. This story isn't just about one girl. It's about how society praises thinness without asking questions. About how abuse can hide behind the word healthy. And about how children deserve nourishment physically and emotionally. Being skinny is not worth losing your life. Bye, guys.